like a snake or a bees, or when we shush a child, or when my phone vibrates. Zzzz, zzzz. Okay, these are all fricatives. I'm making the long sound coming out of my mouth. So we're going to be looking at s as in sip, z as in zip, sh as in ship, and zh as in television. Okay, let's start with the alveolar sounds. The alveolar, what does this mean? It means that my tongue is right at the front, right behind the front teeth, but not touching, just enough so that the air can pass through between my tongue and the back of my front teeth. So alveolar, as in zip. Okay, this is an alveol. The tip of the tongue is high and behind the top teeth. It's a fricative, so we push air out slowly, and it's voiced. And this means that my throat vibrates. If you put your fingers right on your throat and you say zip, when you're making that Z sound, you can feel your throat vibrate. Okay. Also, our teeth can be parted. Our mouth can be parted, and the teeth can be together. Examples: zoo, zero, razor, zap, and zip. Something else I want to mention is the S can sound like a Z when it comes after or between voiced sounds. Again, those voiced sounds are the ones when our throat vibrates. For example, here it's an S, right? But it's between an E-A, which is, my throat, it's voiced, and a Y, it's an E sound. My throat's also voiced. And so we don't say EC, we say EZ. We don't say please, we say please. We don't say rise, we say rise. And we don't say music, we say music. You can hear the S is a Z there. Okay, now, then we go to the S as in sip. It's an alveolar. The tip of the tongue is right behind the front teeth. It's a fricative. We push air out slowly, and it's voiceless. This means that when you touch your throat and you say sip, you should not feel your throat vibrate. Examples of this: sip, lesson, kiss, house. Okay, something else we want to mention. The C can sound like an S when it comes before E, I, and Y. For example, before I, city, acid. Before E, police, face. And before Y, racy, spicy. Good. Let's move on now to our palatal sounds, sh and zh. Here, we're not putting the tongue behind our teeth. We're putting them right up against the roof of our mouth. Okay, so we pull the tongue up and back, and we make rounded lips. Okay, here it's a fricative. We push air out slowly, and it's voiceless. Ship, it's voiceless. Put your fingers on your throat and go ship. You should not feel your throat vibrate. Okay, this is the same sound like when you want to silence someone. We put our finger up against our lips and we go shh to silence them. Okay, examples of this are shoe, shine, wash, and rush. Okay, I can make that sound as long as I want because it's a fricative. Keep in mind that TION can also sound like shun. Sounds like shun, excuse me. For example, education, vacation. Okay, let's move on now to the zh. Again, it's palatal, so we pull our tongue back and up against the top back of the roof of our mouths. We use rounded lips, and we push air out slowly, and it's voiced. So if you put your fingers on your throat again and you say television, okay, you should feel your throat vibrate. Okay, typical spellings for the zh sound in English. We have shun as in television, decision, and jure as in pleasure, as in measure, and usual as in usual, and visual. Okay, so this to quickly summarize, we just looked at the fricatives. This is when we push air out slowly, as in sh, z, sh, and zh. Okay, we have two types of fricatives. There's alveolar. This is when the tip of the tongue is high behind the top teeth. There's the voiceless one, as in sip. For example, lesson, kiss, city. There's the voiced one, as in z, as in zip, similar to a bee sound, zzz, or a fly sound. Examples of this are razor, zap, and zip. Then we have the palatals. This is when we pull our tongue up and back with rounded lips. Our tongue is right up again, right near the roof of our mouth. We have the voiceless one, as in sh, as in ship. Examples: shoe, shine, vacation. Then there's a voiced one, zh, like the telephone when it's moving in our coats. Zh, zh. Example of this is television. Examples: television, pleasure, usual. Okay, this concludes my presentation. If you have any thoughts, questions, or concerns, please email me. And thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful afternoon.